addressed by Barrister Julius Abure, National Chairman, Labour Party, on the 18th day of May 2023 at the National Secretariat of our party. It has become imperative for me to address this press conference to properly put the legal issues surrounding the leadership of the party in their proper perspective. It is pertinent to state categorically and clearly that the Labour Party has no faction in the party. Labour Party has only one leadership, and that leadership is the National Working Committee that is led by me, Barrister Julius Abure. Recall that some few members of the National Working Committee burgled themselves into the office and appointed themselves, precisely 4 of them, as officers of the party, acting upon a restraining court order, an ex parte order granted by the FCT High Court. A careful look at the originating summons, which is pending before the High Court of the FCT, the suspended deputy chairman of the party, Apapa Lamidi Bashiru, and his cohorts were asking the courts that upon granting their reliefs in the final judgment, to direct NEC to appoint interim national officers for the party. Out of their own desperation, they are no longer patient enough to wait for the outcome of the final judgment, but employed self-help and appointed themselves as national officers of the party. However, our objection to the court's jurisdiction was overruled by Justice J. Moazu of the FCT High Court on the 12th of May 2023. On the same day, we filed a notice of appeal. And then on Wednesday, 17th May, the appeal was entered at the Court of Appeal. And the appeal number is CA ABJ CV/559/2023. We have also filed our appellant brief of argument, which has been served on the courts, on the trial courts. By necessary implication, the FCT High Court in Maitama ceases to have jurisdiction over the matter, having successfully filed our notice of appeal, transmitted records, and also filed a motion for stay of proceedings in the FCT High Court. The matter is now on the court list of the Court of Appeal, and so what the High Court judge is expected to do in the circumstance is to adjourn the matter sine die. It is worthy of note that in 2021, in the case of Suleiman against APC, reported in Nigeria Weekly Law Reports 2023, the Supreme Court overturned the decision of this same Justice Moazu, who wrongly assumed jurisdiction in the case involving the APC in the same circumstances, in the same manner. His decision was jettisoned by the Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court. You can avail yourself of that law report and see the details of it. This report, no doubt, was communicated to the judge for him to be well guided in this same matter. However, surprisingly, he went ahead and also assumed jurisdiction on this matter. However, having appealed and filed a motion of stay and all other processes, and since the lower court is now seized with jurisdiction on the matter, I and my colleagues, earlier restrained by the FCT High Court, have now assumed our constitutional duty as national officers of the party. And from henceforth, we shall continue our good work, which we have been doing for the party and for the nation. We have maintained severally, and we wish to put on record, without sounding immodest here, that under my leadership, the party has been taken from grass to grace. We have elevated the status of this party. We have made it the #1 opposition party in Nigeria. Since the history of this party, this is the first time under my watch, under my leadership, that we will have a sitting governor, or that we'll be having the governor that will be sworn in, 35 House of Rep members, 8 senators, and all others are coming. We have succeeded in redefining the political landscape in the country. The 2023 general election was a different election altogether. And it's as a result of the participation of Labour Party, and it's as a result of the quality and qualitative leadership that this National Working Committee under my leadership have provided. Before the 2023 general election, there was no fundamental difference between all other political parties. Hence, Nigerians didn't have alternative. But with the coming on stream of the Labour Party under our leadership, Nigerians saw an alternative opposition political party. And I'm sure that's why all progressive Nigerians, all right-thinking Nigerians, all those who meant well for the country, no doubt, supported the Labour Party to victory in the last election. When we started the battle for the 2023 general election, people laughed at us that we were just 4 people tweeting from a room. They described Labour Party as a party that had no structure. Even with all the manipulation of the results, with all the rigging of the results, the result declared by INEC showed clearly that in the presidential election, we won 12 states clearly. Our PDP won 12 states clearly, and APC had 13 states. It has never happened in the political history of Nigeria, and that happened under my watch. And therefore, today, I and my colleagues that attained that feat have bounced back to continue the good work that we are doing. I want to use this opportunity to reassure Nigerians that we will not be discouraged by the actions of detractors. We have put our hands on the plow to liberate Nigeria and ensure that there's a better Nigeria. This leadership of Labour Party, and indeed the leadership of our party, is totally committed to the well-being and welfare of Nigerians. And we shall continue to pursue that good work. In fact, we will not rest on our oars until victory is ascertained. And therefore, every element of distraction we will put behind us and continue our good work. I want to conclude this address once more by appreciating the media for your wonderful work, for reporting us correctly, with the exception of 1 or 2, which you all know, and you know even among the 12, we had Judas. So in as much as we had majority of journalists working and doing very great job for us, it wasn't surprising that we had one or two who also didn't report us very well or accurately. So I appreciate all of you for your support. The battle to liberate the country is not a one-man affair. It's not a Labour Party matter alone. We are all suffering the mismanagement, the bad governance that we found ourselves over the years. And it takes collaborative efforts. It takes collective efforts to rescue the country and reposition it for greatness. For us in Labour Party, we are committed to this. And we also want to appeal to you in the media to also play your own part so that at the end of the day, we'll be able to say that we have a country that we can call our own. We truly have a country that will work for the people. As we speak today, because of the poor, clueless, and irresponsible leadership that we've had over the years, Nigeria is not working for Nigerians. And this is what the Labour Party and its leadership seek to change. And we therefore will be needing the collaboration of all Nigerians, including the media. And therefore, whatever challenges we encounter in this quest of struggle for the liberation of the people, we appeal to the media to be with us, stand by us, and ensure that we are reported correctly. Thank you, and God bless you.
Very much. You have heard from our amiable national chairman, and Labour Party is one, and there is no faction. Those people who are dreaming, their dream has already died. It is very imperative to note that the Apapa person was on the air this morning, particularly on Arise TV and Channels TV, stating that Labour Party is regionalized, particularly the leadership. I don't know why he got that assertion. But for the purpose of clarity, when you look at the campaign council as inaugurated by our principal, His Excellency Peter Obi, the campaign council was chaired by a northerner, AIG Zarewa, and the deputy campaign council was Alhaji Maitama, and the chief spokesperson of the campaign council is Dr. Tanko Yunusa. And I, speaking to you here, my name is Alhaji Umar Farouk, I'm from Kaduna State. I'm the national secretary of the party. And for the records, to afresh the memory of people like Faba, when we are in this country trying to achieve the hard fight of the Muslim ticket, these guys are on trying to bring something when Nigerians have already outgrown that. Nigerians have already grown from religious sentiment, from regional, from ethnic century. See, the youth have come out and spoken. We want a united Nigeria. So people, that is why all those people, Muslim, Christian, Southerners, Hausas, they are all united and they are supporting Peter Obi under the platform of the party. So for someone to come and started trying to bring sentiment, he has forgotten the deputy national chairman is Ladilia from Plateau State, from Borno State. You understand? National women leader from Gombe State, a national vice chairman again from Kebbi State. One of our national vice chairman, Alhaji Umar, from Kebbi State. So what are we talking about, regionalization or religious aspect of this? These guys are trying to work on the sentiment of Nigeria to cause havoc. They have already done enough, and we are calling on all Nigerians to forget about them, because they are working for their fair master. Their fair master have not you know, they did not take it well with the perceived, you know, success on the Muslim ticket that they have brought to Nigeria in order to divide us, and they are still trying to, you know, hunt on the well-meaning and peaceful, loving, obedient that have voted diligently, religiously, and unbiasedly to vote for Peter Obi. We are going for our mandate, and we are peacefully going to continue to pursue our mandate in the legal, all legal way possible. We are in the tribunal, and we hope that Nigerians and the judiciary are on trial, and we wish and we hope and we pray that the Nigerian judiciary will do the right thing, and the you know, justice will take its natural course. Thank you very much.